So when are you going to come back home to Jesus, the one who loves you, and stop this nonsense about Islam?
I don't know.
Let me read to you what Jesus tells you to do. Go to John 14, verses 1 to 6.
Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, so that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I'm going.
I hear almost like you're about to cry.
Yeah.
Good, because Jesus is speaking to your heart.
Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Now what he's telling you is, you don't need to guess what the way is. I am the way, son, to bring you home to your Father. He's telling you, come home. You've been too far away from me. You've been lost in this world. Satan has tried to deceive you. But I'm greater than Satan, and I love you more than you can imagine. And I have a home with your name written that I purchased by my blood. And I love you, son. Come home.
So, according to that passage being already read, in John chapter 14, verse 1 to 6, is when Jesus started saying, do not let your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, also to believe in me. Jesus calls his disciples to his fundamental relationship and trust in him. Also, he assures to them that he is not abandoning them. Rather, he is returning to his Father, which is good news, since too he will never abandon us, because he promised that he's always going to be there for us. And the helper, the Holy Spirit, is going to abide in us forever. For Jesus brings inner peace. For in John chapter 14, verse 2 also mentions that in the house of the Lord in heaven there are many mansions. Not actually like physical buildings, which we can see and made by hands, but spiritual ones and beautiful. It is only when we accept Jesus into our hearts and we are purely redeemed by his blood, we can have everlasting life and having forsook sin. And we can have that chance to be with him in heaven and in eternity, because there is not another way. We are still alive. We carry on with our lives, with the breath of life that we breathe on our lungs, that the Lord is giving us. We are still under his grace, but there will be a day when that grace will finish. For many other religions today put their trust in their righteous works and how good they are, instead of Christ and a fellowship with him, because it's not basically on our own hands and our own strength we can earn our salvation.